The Oklahoma Historical Society secured $25 million from the legislature in 2015 to build the OKPop Museum. That paid for the gold and silver clad exterior. Getting the inside funded and finished has proven to be problematic, but good things take time, and there's now renewed optimism the museum will be completed and exceed its lofty expectations, as we learned when OETA was given an all-access pass to look around. I finally made it inside the OKPop, so what do you want to show me?
Oh my gosh, well, welcome. You're on the first floor right now of OKPop, and we're standing underneath this really incredible art piece. It's part of our art in public places. Yeah, it's called The Power of Pop, and it's very impressive visually. It's glass, it's gorgeous, it changes colors, and it really gets across the sort of the big bang moment of pop culture within the state of Oklahoma. And how
Meg Sharon is the deputy director of the unfinished OKPop Museum, and on this day, our tour guide through the three-story, 58,000 square foot facility.
Everything on the first floor is anybody can come in at any time of day and
So
take part
free.
in it. It's free, yes.
Yeah. Bob Will's tour bus will be parked over there, once again just across the street from his beloved Kane's Ballroom. A listening lounge for up-and-coming Oklahoma artists will fill this cozy nook, and a 3,500 square foot gift shop beckons just left of the entrance.
Things from Marvel and Sesame Street and Disney and all of the different intellectual properties that Oklahomans have proudly participated in and worked for over the years. So here we are on the second floor, and this is where a lot of really cool things and the magic really starts to happen. And we're calling it Imagined Worlds because it's everything from film, television, literature, comic books, anything you can think of that's not music, we tell that story on this floor. It's really exciting.
Which brings us to the third floor, the home of Garth and Leon and Reba and Carrie, and well, the list is really long and really historic. This floor is dedicated to musicians.
We felt like it could have its own building, but it definitely needed its own floor.
It will include Leon Russell's first of its kind 40-track recording console and, of course, a top hat. Kiowa Indian Jesse Ed Davis, who recorded with George Harrison and Jackson Browne, that's his canary yellow Telecaster. And Jamie Oliker's bass drum cover from the Clapton years. Just a few of the treasures that'll be showcased in these interactive exhibits.
And we want you to be able to come up here, learn about all of these artists, and have an opportunity to kind of create something musically yourself when you leave.
Now, as great and cool as that all sounds, listen to this sound. The sound of an empty room that needs to be filled with finished exhibits. And that's going to cost about $36 million more.
The state of Oklahoma put within the budget of the Historical Society $18 million as a match.
Executive Director Jeff Moore says the OKPop Foundation must privately raise another $18 million, and the interior build-out cannot begin until the entire $36 million is in hand.
We're getting towards the home stretch. I ran track, so if it's a mile, we're 2.5 laps through. We're getting our, building up our speed for that third lap and our final kick to take it home.
So Jeff, you're this creative guy, get to run a museum. Do you think you were going to get a crash course in economics and how the legislature works?
I do appreciate the emphasis on that accountability. Is the state investing in projects that benefit the state of Oklahoma?
The museum's exterior was completed in 2021, and Moore says in some ways the delayed opening has been a blessing because it's given his talented team more time to collect, catalog, and share the memorabilia of more than 5,000 Oklahoma creatives.
Around 20,000 objects right now, and we are constantly pursuing more acquisitions every week, every day.
Emily McKenzie is the collections manager for OKPop.
Just a lot of stuff that's upcoming that you've got to kind of get ahead of you before it kind of steamrolls you.
Once these artistic artifacts are safely squired away in the climate-controlled vault, the process of creating the exhibits that will fill these huge rooms continues with the storytellers.
Iron Man, wrote for Iron Man, that type of thing, so that's why he's pivotal for Marvel.
Ryan Allen's team is responsible for conducting exhaustive research on a vast amount of material. And often that material includes video interviews and archival video created and edited by the museum's production team, led by Garrett Weindorf.
A little different from what we've done before, but also good.
Weindorf and director of photography Tyler Mann also produce a weekly podcast. And like everyone else who works here, Garrett is somewhat patiently waiting for the day the museum officially opens to the public.
Yeah, do I wish the place was open now? Absolutely. But good things take time. All of us are working very hard behind the scenes here. That has been a bit frustrating because, all of us, it's a labor of love, really.
But again, the interior build-out cannot proceed until the entire $36 million is fully secured.
Well, we're looking at 18 to 24 months after all that funding is in place. So we've got, once that funding's in place, then we can go out to bid and we can get all the construction documents and all of that work done.
In the meantime, remember the vault? Inside is a treasure trove of unreleased music by the master of space and time. Hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings.
We have Leon Russell's entire media collection. That guy recorded everything. He's got every kind of media you can imagine. And so, we're working with various groups to try and put some of these things out that people have never heard.
So you're saying you may release new Leon Russell music?
So OKPop will be partnering with the Leon Russell estate and the George Harrison estate and Dark Horse Records to release this music that's never been heard.
That's going to happen, huh?
Yeah, it's happening right now.
This facility will do more than honor the past. It will serve as an evolving, expanding entity, breathing new life into the careers of Oklahoma's greatest artists. And Moore says, it'll darn well be worth the wait.
We feel that 60% of our visitors are going to come from outside the state of Oklahoma. So this is really going to be one of those projects that's going to promote, what a great state it is that we live in. And when you're recruiting a company, you bring them to OKPop and you can see, oh my gosh, look at the incredible talent of the people from here. I want to be part of this. And it's going to be significant.